So I'm here doing a cable curl, and I'm reminded just how versatile any exercise can be if you know how to change your body's position when you do it, right? So with a basic cable curl, you can do a lot of different things. If I were to stay close to the bar here in this position and let my elbows travel back as I did it, I can turn it into a drag curl, which is gonna hit that bicep long head a little bit more, at least in terms of creating a stronger contraction here, which is helpful for developing more of that bicep peak in terms of the development of that outer head, right? Then what we can do is just step out a little bit. And when we get in this position, the arms being out in front of me, number one, shift a little bit more to that inner short head in terms of the bias. But when I start the exercise, I don't have much tension because that cable is basically parallel to my forearms. But as soon as I start to lift, I create that perpendicularity right about here. So it's most difficult in this mid-range. If I kept pulling all the way towards me, you can see that that cable is once again almost parallel to my forearm, so I wouldn't have much resistance here. But that's why I tell you guys to not just pull towards you, but to kind of go straight up towards the ceiling. So that even at the top here, with the wrist bent back a little bit, I can still get some of that tension to the biceps at the top. I can really favor that peak contraction if I go down to the ground here, right, and turn this almost into a creature curl. Once again, short head focus because the arms are out in front of me, posting up my elbows against the top of my thighs, and then pulling to the top like that. Now, completely perpendicular to my forearms at the top here, really intensifying that contraction of the bicep at that end range. Okay, so again, just changing my body position changes the focus of where I feel this exercise. Lastly, I can even turn to an isometric. If I isometrically just want to hold, I get in this position here in the mid-range and hold, it's going to be difficult. If I do something where I alter my body's position in space, I can actually change the amount of relative flexion at the shoulder. So if I'm here and I step back into a lunge, the arms relatively go higher into flexion, creating more of the isometric tension at the top. Then when I step back out of it, now it's back in the mid-range again. Lunge is towards the top, down here, it's towards the mid-range. So brutality no matter what you're doing, but the idea is you can hit your biceps with one single exercise a lot of different ways if you know how to change your body's position and alter the effect at different points in the range of motion.